Hi, today we'll see how to reduce the number of unnecessary API calls made to the server. Before seeing the solution, let's see what happens generally. So let me search for Amazon. Got my result, but the actual problem is you can see I had to request only for the Amazon keyword, but it has requested for every letter I typed, starting from A to AMAZO. Now we'll see how to handle this. We'll be making use of the debounce library. I'm importing it over here. Then what I'll do is I'll make use of the use memo hoop to call this debounce. So I have two parameters which I use for debounce. First one being the functions which I want to be debounced. The second parameter is by the number of milliseconds I need to debounce it. So what actually I'm referring to debounce here? What happens is the function which I have passed over here is the function which is called for every letter I type. And I don't want to do it so. So what this does is it creates a debounced version of this function where there is a timer set for every call I make. This fetch search results function is not called immediately. It's only called when the 500 millisecond timer rounds out. But there's a catch here. This timer gets resetted every time another call to the fetch search result debounced function, which is the debounced fetch over here. Yeah. What happens is, so when I type AMA, every time I type a new letter, timer gets reset. Only when I stop typing, this timer gets completed and the fetch results function gets executed. So this is how the debounce works. And when I call this debounce, it returns me a debounced version of the fetch search results function. That I am storing it in my debounce fetch. So next what I need to do is, instead of calling this fetch results directly, I will call the debounced fetch result. That is the debound fetch function. Let me run my code now, save it. Let me refresh this page. Let's have a console. Again, I'll type the same Amazon. This time, if you see, I've made only just one request and I got the desired result. That's all about this problem.